Seems like we're live. Alright, let's go ahead and set up a new game. Sandbox. Wanting something to do on a lazy Saturday night. Of course, everything is closed down. We will be in any second now, hopefully. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the sandbox. And of course, we have the new DLC. So, that should be pretty good. Alright. Let's see, which character should we be? Doesn't really matter. How's it going there, Ramats? Alrighty, seems like we are good to go. Everything seems to be working. Alright, let's be the African-American lady. It should say it's all up and running now. Hopefully, anyway. Let's go with the skull and bones, and let's go pink, because why not, right? Still says waiting for me, really? Alright. I do say live, it should be live. Oh, it's live, beautiful, alright. Interesting. Maybe I'm gonna have to, I think, lower the stream quality just a little bit. I think. Let me have a quick look. Some growing pains, of course. Let's go. 12,000 kilobytes a second. There we go. It should be alright now. I lowered the stream quality just a little bit, but it still should be really good. So, alright, anyways. Imperial pack. Do I want anything? Choose alternate. Yeah, let's go with that. Because, I mean, I paid extra for it. Might as well use it. And I want custom. And I just want to play by myself. So let's go characters. And we can turn off these pirates somehow. I can't remember how we could turn these pirates off. Oh, there we go, like that. I remember having a problem with it. And I think probably getting rid of the AI characters also probably a neat idea. Because I just want to sit back, relax, and hopefully expand as far as we can. Alright, I'll leave things as they are. And we want island sizes to be pretty much all large. We'll play it on pretty easy mode at least anyway. Alright. And of course we want an archipelago. Alright. I'm good with everything, so let's go start the game. Alright, should be good. Haven't played Anno in years. Well, not years, but like a good couple of months, so looking forward to actually starting this up. Of course, I haven't been YouTubing in quite a while either, so times are changing. Alright, let's go ahead and the HMS Tube Worm. What a name for a ship. Alright. So first off, of course, we are going to have to build a marketplace. Hopefully it's good quality for you guys as well. And we're not dropping too many frames. Seems like we might be. I don't know, are we having any issues? It says I'm dropping frames, which is not good. Encoding overloaded. Consider it okay. I think I see what's happening. I think my computer's having trouble rendering or encoding in 4K. So what I might be able to do is change some of these. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, what should I choose? Quality or performance? Let's go maybe with performance. Hopefully that's going to improve. I'm streaming at 4K, which is quite intensive. Very different to what I'm used to. Hopefully this works a little bit better now. Alright. So now that we've got that going, let's go ahead and build out. And like so. And I'm pretty sure from memory we should be able to squeeze. Oh no, okay, we're not. It's the other way that we're able to build two houses. So we're able to build two houses I think I put that wrong as well. Let's go. 2 houses is one here
You
and
reached a new milestone.
another one here. Alright. But there's a damn road there. Alright, let's get rid of that and start building across. So we should be able to build something like so. Now I've got to keep in mind as well that we're going to need oil to the center here, to the city. So probably should be leaving some space out. Alright. And let's connect all these suckers to road. And from memory as well, I'm going to need to probably demolish some houses because I'm going to need some wood. I'm pretty sure. Yep. 2. How's the stream going? Is it lagging up? It seems like it's lagging quite a bit. Or is that just me? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Seems like we are lagging a bit. Maybe I can change these settings just a little bit more. Let's go. Settings. And you know what? I'm going to, I think, stream it on outputs. Video. I can't change it while the stream's running. Alright, anyways. I might change it later. After we end the stream. Because I don't think I'll be streaming for too long. I just wanted to test things out, how they go. Anyway, let's go ahead and build a timber production chain. Probably somewhere up around here would be for the best. So I'm pretty sure the ratio for these is 2 to... Oh no, it's 1 to 1 ratio. Okay. Cool. Let's do something here and here. There we go. So these guys are working. Oh man, it's been years since I've watched your content. I know, mate. I know, it's been way too long. And then let's go ahead and connect this up. So now we've got wood coming into our city. Unfortunately, these guys are complaining about connection to harbour. Right, that makes sense. Not anymore. Alright. They should be good now. Hopefully the stream isn't too laggy. That's the one worry we've got at the moment. But if not, it should be a fairly easy fix. No warehouses in range. That's also an easy fix, that too. So I'll place it over on this side once we get enough wood.
You need a warehouse, you do.
You know what, I just realized we don't have any warehouses in range. So what I'm going to do is maybe demolish some houses, which gives us some wood, and now we're able to build that out. And now that we've got the warehouse, we're able to deliver the wood over here. Really hoping the game looks half as good as it does for you guys as it does for me. Very nice looking game. I'm actually quite surprised at how popular Anno 1800 is. I think it's the most popular one so far. I know, Gavin, it's been quite a while. It's been too long since videos, but I'm kind of getting back into it. Been meaning to for quite a while, but I haven't really stuck to it, unfortunately. So now we can build those houses.
A new milestone.
That we ended up demolishing. And now that we've done that, maybe we can speed things up a little bit. But let's have a look at these guys' basic needs. So they need fish. So before we run out of fish, probably a good idea to start building some. Some fish wharves, that is. So we'll have 2, and we'll connect these guys up something like so. Oh. Make sure that guy's connected too. Alright. It seems like it is very, very like laggy, doesn't it? I do apologise if that is the case. Alright, anyways. I mean, I'll have to turn the stream on and off to change the video settings, unfortunately, so... Then again, it's not like anyone or too many people are watching me anyway. Grand total of 5 viewers. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue on with these guys' basic needs. So they need work clothes. So that comes with like sheep farms. So I think we should be able to squeeze something in here. 2, 3. And then this guy, let's get his pastures coming in. There we go. So these take 30 seconds, and these also, so it's also a 1-to-1 ratio here. Hey, great to see you again, Jake. It has its moments. The stream. Yeah, unfortunately so. I'm gonna have to turn it on and off, but because it seems like my computer's struggling to do the 4K, not my internet, which is a nice change of pace to what I'm used to. Finally have fast internet. And what do you know? Time flies. Alright. So, now these guys should start being able to upgrade pretty soon. Once we start getting the work clothes coming in. But again, Anno 1800 isn't all that well optimized. It does run pretty poorly, even like on 1080p and all that. It does look very, very nice. Anyways, let's go back out over here and continue building on. Because, let's see, we're not really building all that much wood though, are we? Missing goods. We've got more than enough workers in our workforce. So, what I'm going to do is just continue building on over here. Build another road or two. That should set us up pretty well for the future. Alright. There we go. So, maybe actually probably would be an idea to delete these houses and delete this road and do it like so. There we go. I'll fix this bit up here a little bit later on. But then these houses can be in line with these ones, and we can line this road up like so. There we go. Alright, so that'll save us quite a bit of a headache in the future. Evening, Jamie. Welcome to the stream. Just a little play stream before hopefully we get a little bit more into it. I don't think the quality is all that good. I'm having a bit of troubles, but we're getting there. We're getting there, my friends. It's time to upgrade some houses because it seems like we're losing a bit of money. And I just realized that we are playing on such a slow speed as well, aren't we? So, from memory, I think you can press the plus button to speed things up.
Game saved.
Oh, it's up here on the top right too. Alright. So, let's continue upgrading some of these houses. So now, we should be making more tax income. Loving this game. I've only seen it since last week. What's the pricing of the game? I don't know, actually, to be honest. It came out a year or so ago, and I imagine it's probably going to be quite a bit cheaper now because the DLC for it came out, the Season 2, and they've done very well in sales, Ubisoft, in this game. So I'd imagine maybe 40 Australian, so maybe like 25 US or something of the sort now. Maybe. That's big maybe, I wouldn't count on it though.
I got something perplexing needs setting straight. I know you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
These missions are always crazy. Find and collect the farm animals.
I wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
Right. What did she give us? She gave us like some special lady that we can use on ships and all. Oh really, the game capture looking fine. That's good to hear. I was a little bit worried, it's a little bit jittery, but good to hear, good to hear. Alright. So now, still not making as much money as I'd like, but that also means I can start upgrading a lot more of these houses, and finally we can start upgrading to level 2 housing.
You reached a new milestone.
So this is when we're really going to start raking those benefits. What I wouldn't mind actually is getting a little bit more wood in here.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
So, mate, I'm giving you lots of work, mate. Don't you worry about that. So, new buildings have been unlocked, but before we get too far ahead of ourselves, so let's go ahead and do the basic necessities, such as wood. Nice from Perth. Hopefully the lockdown isn't affecting you too much. To be honest, my life's been pretty much exactly the same as it was before. Thankfully I work in a nice government position, so government workers seem to be essential. So thankfully, no real issues for me. But it could be a worry. It is a big worry for others though. But I'm pretty lucky myself, thankfully. Still can't work from home though, unfortunately, but I think that'll change any day now. Yeah, which is pretty crazy. I've been expecting to work from home for the last 2 or so weeks, but the magical time hasn't happened yet, unfortunately. Alright. What a nice calming game, eh? Nice music, got a bit of everything. Alright, so I'm going to continue on building out these houses, make sure they have roads connecting them, and we're making money any second now.
I have the amp of the time.
This guy's upset because he's not getting any of his sausages. It's crackwurst, or whatever they call those German sausages.
I won't lie.
And
Life's hard.
seems like we're doing well with fish and clothes as well, so no worries there yet. Nice, yeah. I feel pretty lucky to have a job, to be honest. It could be much worse for a lot of other people, so. But still, like, I work in a public institution, so like a art gallery. Well, I work for the Australian War Memorial, so they've been closed to the public for quite a while now, about a week. But unfortunately, still need to come into work, even though my position's all digital and all that. But it is what it is. Alright, so we're just about to focus on now these level 2 houses. So they got quite some requirements. Oh, we've run out of food because silly old me forgot to actually build these fisheries. That's going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to be running out of people pretty soon. Well, once the food comes in. That's a bit embarrassing. How could we have forgotten that? God. Anyways. At least people aren't dying. Alright, and we're making good money. We have got quite the population, and we have got too many factories working on over this small warehouse. So, I'm going to need starting to get some bricks. So, let's have a look. Surely we've got some brick pits over here which we can build somewhere. Oh, really? Only one clay deposit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can click through it. So there's one up here as well. Wow, that's so far away. Alright. Alright. It seems like I've got no choice but to build a road out all the way out over here. Build a clay pit. And I'm pretty sure with the clay pits, right, workers here, so this takes 30 seconds, whereas a brick factory takes a minute to make brick. So it's 2 clay pits for 1 brick factory. So I think I'll place that here. I'll place a warehouse over here. Because we've got a couple of mine deposits, iron, well, just iron really, okay. And then I'll make the most out of this clay deposit too by building a clay pit. And that guy's also going to need a warehouse, isn't he? But that warehouse then needs to be connected up to the overall island. Oh, shiza. Alright, alright. Before my people burn to their slow and painful deaths. What I should be doing is, I don't know what I should be doing. Let's just build something just real quick smart. Alright. Farm Sim. Yes, I wouldn't mind playing Farm Sim. Have you had any wars yet in your game? Wars? In Anno? Not so... Oh... Well, at the moment, I'm just playing in, just by myself, so no AI. But one time I got really into a game and I had some AI absolutely destroy me. And I just rage quit. Because I wasn't really preparing to fight anyone. I just wanted to build up nice and slowly, turtle away, and just enjoy building up nice and slow. But alas, the AI decided to destroy me. Alright. And you've been playing City Skylines for 3 weeks. I've been looking at,
Your city has grown uglier.
Jeez, our city is definitely getting all destroyed, but I've
It's out of my
heard the
hands now.
the City Skylines DLC is pretty good. So I'll have to have a look at that.
Fire left ruins behind.
Alright.
Workforce shortage.
Oh, 90 Australian dollars. That's not too bad for both season passes and the whole game. That's pretty good. So that's what, like 45 US almost. It probably would be about 45
Your
US.
city has grown more beautiful.
Right, my city is the most beautiful one there is, mate. Don't you deny it. Alright, let's just keep on promoting some of these houses
We
here.
reach a new milestone.
There we go, that's pretty good. Yeah, I really don't like for me, Anno is the best type of game just to sit back and relax and just not have to stress about AI. And that's just the worst thing, when they completely destroy you and you've been putting so much time and effort into it. I think that's what happened in the first time I started playing this year's Anno, or 1800. It's just a disaster. Alright, geez, we have got way too many people, so maybe we should actually start focusing on putting them into work. Just make sure
Conditions are verging on the inhumane.
their needs are being met. We are making a little bit of bricks, but I'm going to need to finally
Where
build
do we
a
take
warehouse.
the stuff without wearing?
Here. There we go. So it's all looking fine and dandy now for the bricks, so that's good. And now let's actually start feeding these guys. So they're going to need some pigs. Yeah. Good old Aussie dollars definitely dropping down quite a bit. Which I'm not really complaining about, because I think with YouTube money at least, you get paid American dollars and then they convert it to Australian. So even though these days I'm only making like 100 AU, still nice for something I haven't really done anything focused on at all. So, but I've always been wanting to get back into it, but I never really have. Never really got into it, back into it. Chill with the music, have a drink, and let the time go by. I know. I don't have coronavirus, don't you worry. At least hopefully not anyway. And there's only, where I live, I think there's only about 40 or so people in the ACT, so I should be good. I don't go out too much. Alright. So that's 2 pigs and 2 slaughterhouses that we'll have to build up here. And it seems like they're all in range of the warehouse as well. But these warehouses are going to start needing to get upgrades.
We lack the rec.
Yeah. So, I think it's about time that we started upgrading some more of these houses. Let's upgrade a whole bunch of them. And before people start complaining, I'm thinking of getting a police station if I'm able to. Which doesn't seem like I'm able to do that. So maybe I can make our people much happier by building a potato farm and getting some schnapps going. So I'm thinking somewhere down here in this little corner will be our schnapps factories, or our potato farms, and then so let's have a look at the ratio here. It's 1 to 1. Okay. All right.
Nice day for it.
Now, let's have a look. Something like that, and we'll place some more there. And now we should be able to build it all the way out over here. Now, one of the new
Fire
DLCs
shouted
as
the
well.
troll.
Oh, ongoing fire. Hopefully that is not anywhere near. Okay. It's not anywhere near where we need to worry about down here, at least anyway. It's where those houses are, which we should be able to hopefully fight for the most part. I'll just build another fire station out over here, just in case, for the time being. Because I don't really want to worry about fires too much at the moment. All I want to worry about is actually building potato farms. Alright, there's a shortage, what? Of workers? I don't know what you mean. There's no shortage of workers here.
The fire left ruins behind.
Alright, so we're doing well with the schnapps. These guys, the level 1 guys, they should be pretty happy.
It's perfect. But what is?
They do need a pub though. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to have to delete these houses up over here, aren't I? I am indeed, unfortunately. Alright, so let's do that. Connect that one up. There we go. Alright. And while I'm at it, I might as well just delete this. And just build that out like so. Alright. So now we're nice and even. And let's go and build a pub out over here.
Kindness.
And another pub out over here. And what I'm gonna do is I think you can move these buildings, can't you? From memory, like so. Relocate. Just relocate it here for now. And I'll connect these guys up. Okay. Seems like we're doing quite well. So now these guys should be pretty
We're
happy.
in a good spot.
They sure are in a good spot. Their basic needs are being met. We should be having lots and lots of fish come in. Seems good. I'm gonna maxed out on timber, so I need to maybe make the most out of that. So let's get all those guys up and running, and maybe some of these guys. There we go. So it actually looks like we are running out of more farmers, so maybe it's time to start building some more houses, right? I would say so.
One final look.
So there we go. And what do you know? We've already run out of wood yet again. Okay. So now, these guys should be getting their sausage fill, and it seems like they are. And now what I think is my favorite part of the game is wheat, because it looks amazing. So I'm going to have to find a nice little place to grow it, which I think could be this little corner. Or... oh no, I'll build it up over here, I think. So there's actual ways of like being as efficient as possible and like building out in grids and all this kind of stuff, but I haven't played the game in too long, so I'm not going to be able to remember any of this. But I think that's actually maybe even too close together. But let's go ahead and connect these guys up to where we
Peddlers say there's no
have our
way to take it.
headquarters, and then wait,
We
oh, this
put
one,
our
yes,
love into
all right.
this.
I wouldn't worry. We'll only look at the pictures.
Actually, it's not going to be too bad, I don't think. Build out a couple more modules, and then we should be
An
good.
explosion in one of your factories.
Oh shit. Okay, that was
An
unexpected.
explosion in one of your factories.
I can't remember how you lower the explosion risk. There definitely is something that you can do. God damn. I I think the only way that you can do that is maybe something to do with the newspapers and just building a lot of fire stations out.
The fire
I think-
left ruins behind.
There's a lot of ruins. But then again, they're just basic resources that we need to replace, so no worries there. Alright, so back to the wheat fields, eh? So we've got some more wheat fields over here. There we go. Perfect. And now this one can wrap around over here like so. Alright. So we've got 3 of these guys. They're going to need a warehouse. And now if we go back to here, so it's 1 minute. So one of these guys for 2 grain farms. Alright. What? It doesn't fit. It takes 3 tiles. Okay. I thought we'd be able to do it. Ah, yes. Okay. I definitely knew there was some modification that we could do to help us out there. Alright, we'll just get a bakery here. I'll get 2 flour mills. Yep, 2 flour mills, and we'll need 4 bakeries. I think that's how it's going to work. But what I'm going to do is actually just move this guy over here, this guy over here. Let's go here. And let's go build some more wheat over here. So we've got 4 wheat farms, hopefully, coming up. And then... Oh, now my favourite thing is, like, you can see the wind blow through the wheat farms. Even though they're all separated by different actual farms, the wheat actually blows in the wind all together. Which actually looks a little bit ridiculous because we are playing at a fast speed. But if I lower the speed, it looks super cool. Very nice. Alright. Yeah, I do remember there are modules that you can add to, like, different buildings. It's been quite a while though since I've done any of this, so you'll have to bear with me. Alright, let's connect all these guys up. So they should be good. Let's just make sure we've got the right ratios. So 4, 2, and then we'll need 4 bakeries. But what I'm going to do is leave it at 2 bakeries, because we probably don't need that much.
Aim saved.
We're probably not going to need all that much bakeries, due to the fact that we want to create beer. So with that, we're going to need grains to a malt house. Okay. So I wouldn't mind placing that over here as well. Pretty sure this is connected to the road as well, but we're going to need iron for that. Jeez. We're really progressing in the world now, aren't we? So, time to upgrade some more houses. Let's upgrade some of these guys. And that's pretty good, I think. I'm just going to extend some more of these roads so I can continue building on.
Oh, you talk of the privileged.
Alright, so this guy's now getting bread and he needs soap. So, let's go back to our pigs. You should definitely get around to playing Anno 1800. It is a great time sink. Time flies by, especially if we're all heading towards isolation. Into being stuck in our homes. This is definitely a great game to just make time go by super quick. Alright, so with the hand soap, we need pigs. What are these guys complaining about?
There ain't enough of
Insufficient
us.
workforce. Alright. Yes, sorry. I've been upgrading too much and I forgot about my normal plebs. Place that there for now. I'm gonna have to move it, I think, a little bit later on. But let's go ahead and build some more of these basic workers. Alright. And they're all gonna need to be connected up by road. And now we should have a much bigger workforce. Should have, maybe I'll need a little bit more fish actually, because it seems to have dropped down since last time I checked, because it was around 31, and since we've got so many more new people coming in, it's probably a smart idea. But of course,
Nice day for it.
it's all linked together, so the less workers we got, the less efficient the fishery is. So now it should be pretty good. I know. Thankfully, where I used to live with my family, they've got the NBN finally last week. So that's like the biggest problem with me, like being able to live stream. I really couldn't live stream any games that were graphic intensive. I could only really live stream mobile games that are pretty poor quality. But finally, at least they can live stream or have proper NBN internet finally. One of the last places in all of Australia to get it. But thankfully, where I've moved, I've had it for, well, since I moved in January. So, exciting times indeed. And I've been talking about finally live streaming and taking YouTube a bit more seriously again for a long time, but doesn't seem to happen. But here we are, finally streaming. Alright.
We're fed at least.
Come on, what are you doing complaining about food? You guys should have lots of food. It's still going down, but the efficiency is raising up. Also, this is something that they've added to the game as well. All these statistics. Alright, so I'm gonna have to take some time out in myself and just have a look at how all this works, because this is all new. All these statistics, jeez, okay. It's quite in depth and pretty cool. Alright. So I'm gonna have to have a closer look at all that. But back to where we were talking about pigs, weren't we? We were talking about pigs indeed. So how are we doing? Okay, so we're gonna need to build some new pigs and just focus on them to create soap. So maybe we can do something like this.
Game saved.
5. Now 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. So now I'll be able to build 2 places to build soap, but we need iron. And I'm gonna have to build it on this island here as well. So we've got 2 iron mines from memory here. So we'll just do a little bit of a dirty, quick job for now. You got fiber to the curb. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now I'm surprised. My family supposedly got fiber to the node, but it's literally just the same as mine, and I'm fiber to the premises. But Aussie Broadband do like a really super high tier of 250 to 100 NBN as well. It costs a little bit extra, but I'm tempted to get it, especially if I put more time and effort into YouTube. What else do I have on YouTube? Mainly simulation games, but to be honest, it's been a long time, so don't count on anything being uploaded, to be honest. Since I've been playing, but I definitely want to get back into it. I love sim games. These kind of, like, games like Anno, essentially, is what I love. Simulation, tycoon kind of games. Definitely my favorite. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. And, alright, so back to the iron issue. We're going to need some bricks coming in, which they will be. But what I'll do is just upgrade this guy as soon as I'm able to. And then we'll start... Jeez. The whole iron production changes. Like the first one where you need 3 different buildings. Like a good amount of buildings at least. Start getting on with it. And of course they really detract your building, your colonies' air quality and reputation and all that stuff, which is no good. Trying to keep away from that. Alright. So. Interestingly, I've got so much clay, but not many bricks. So why would that be? 2 for 1. Oh, sorry. So I need, that's why. I need 4 of these to actually make up for. There we go. I think I did my quick maths completely wrong. I think that's what happens. But that means this guy's getting overloaded now and swamped with a lot of work. So what I'm going to have to do straight up is upgrade this warehouse as soon as I'm able to. Which hopefully won't be too long. As soon as these guys get working. We're making money, so that's not really an issue. And we should be upgrading some more of these houses.
We're in clover.
Oh, but they're running out of clothes. How immodest of them. Alright, so I'll extend this section out. Nice. Yeah, so I'm with the Aussie Broadband. Aussie Broadband seems to be one of the better companies. It sure has been a while there, Thomas. It sure has been a while between drinks. I do apologise. But I'm back into it. Alright. It's almost 10 years since I've been on YouTube. Crazy. Crazy how fast time flies. I can still remember recording my very first video. That's the most incredible thing to me. Alright. So, back to the cotton. But I really want to get back into it and take it a bit more seriously. Especially now, like, how crazy the world is. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. But it is a very, very crazy world indeed at the moment. Oh, I better watch out. I don't want to be too close to these
No space left here.
lumberjack huts. That's for sure. Alright. But it seems like we're good. We should be upgrading some of these houses as soon as that cotton starts coming in. What I will do is upgrade this warehouse for now. And I'll have to upgrade this other one as soon as we can next
Game
time.
saved.
Should be pretty shortly, hopefully. No, we got a fire, but we've got all of that under control now with 2 fire stations. Yeah, good old Oz Broadband. I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed. I used to be with Internode before they got bought out by IINet, and then IINet got bought out by TPG. So they went completely down the sink, but Aussie Broadband's definitely where it's at the moment. It seems like the new iteration of Internode, sorry, before they went to crap. Alright, so this fire is probably going to be sorted pretty soon. I can also mobilize extra units if I need to,
I'm happy as a sandboy.
but I
Will you
don't really
build
need
us
to.
another castle?
No,
We'd
mate.
never
Leave me
turn on
alone.
ours.
Alright, so what else do I need to be focusing on? I need to focus on this warehouse because it's got too many transporters coming in.
It's all right here, I suppose.
I should start upgrading these houses finally. So let's go do that. A solid amount of them. And we're back to running out of workers. God damn. But let's have a look at their cotton. Okay, or the wool, sorry. So it seems like we still don't have enough work clothes. I'm gonna have to focus on a little bit more work clothes. Still.
We're in a good spot.
Oh well. This guy's still complaining, but I'll leave him alone for now. What we're going to do though is build out some more houses. Gotta make sure we have enough fish to feed our people too. Go. And how's the fish situation going? Could be better. So I'm just going to focus on this side of the island to produce this fish. Well, it's this section of the shore. And this section of the shore will do something else. Maybe some trading ships or something of the sort. Oh, I had a massive drop just then out of these guys because it seems like they are running out of fish. Thankfully we just got in the good time. Alright. Now because these guys are working so hard, maybe I should build a warehouse. Here. 2. And that way we'll also be able to continue on with all of this. Let's build the modules that this guy needs. 1. So if I build something here, it's going to reduce that. Okay. But the SpaceX internet, wouldn't really have my hopes up too high for that. I can't imagine that being too good, at least compared to what we've got now. I think it's just for people that don't really have any internet speeds, to be honest. But we can remain hopeful. We can remain hopeful. Alright. So how are we doing now? We are doing quite well, but all of a sudden we have a large drop. Something's happening here as well. What's this? Another fire? What I should do is upgrade this finally. Oh, it has been upgraded? Oh, ay caramba, that is quite the fire. What we're going to have to do is extend these roads maybe a little bit. And let's mobilize another... Okay. Another fire truck. Or fire carts, really, because they're not really trucks, are they, back in the 1800s? Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It is not looking good for us. That's alright, we'll get it fixed. I'm going to build out a couple more houses here. Jeez, hopefully it doesn't spread too much further. We should be alright though. Should be able to rebuild that house. I think we've got it under control. Artur Korczak. Pozdrowienia z Polski. Przyjacielu. Dawno cię nie słyszałem. Wszystko u ciebie w porządku. Pozdrawiam. Hopefully you're not one of my brothers trolling me in Polish. But very nice to see you there, Artur. I love the stuff like the sheets blowing in the wind and the wheat field. Yeah, the wheat fields are definitely my favorite. And the best thing is, one of the DLCs, maybe I'm able to access it here. No, but you can have a look at the DLCs. The main DLC, or well, I think the main DLC for this season is the Africa one, which is going to be super cool. But one of the DLCs is bringing tractors to farms. So there'll be tractors in the pictures, like a tractor in a wheat field, and I'm assuming that's going to increase the efficiency of different farms, which is going to be also a nice little gameplay element, but it's going to look super cool, no doubt. Alright, these guys are full up. Geez, that means they need upgrades to be happening, don't they? So where should I upgrade next? Here. And here. And here. Alright. Oh, these guys don't have any roads. How silly of me. There we go. Oh, and they've started demolishing their own houses because they don't have roads. Alright, so now...
A life dreary and squalid.
we got distracted on building out some iron mines and factories. Alright, so with that being said, I think even yet another fish farm is, or fishery, sorry, fish farm. Fishery is to be expected. There we go. I sure am Polish, Artur. Alright. Oh,
Peddlers say there's
no
nowhere to
warehouse
take
in
it.
range. What we can do though is, I'm pretty sure in the workers, yes, they have a paved street. So what we could do is
Workforce shortage.
pave this road. So now it's within range. So that's going to help us out a lot. And you know what? I might as well just pave these streets that these fisheries are into. Anyway, because it will speed things up. So that'll help us out. Also, maybe speed some of these guys up, because it seems like there's a lot of inefficiencies happening here, and
I
in
could
Anno,
simply go to press.
you can't have any inefficiencies. So, alright. Need to keep bringing that workforce back, because they've all magically disappeared with the cotton, which is a shame. But what I'm going to have to do, I think, is build out over this way too. So let's go back to the farmers. They're spending so much, I feel like. Why do I keep on saying cotton either?
People are rioting.
Oh, finally our people are riding. I was wondering, when would the time come? But the time has finally come for our people to start riding, which is out over this way.
Workforce shortage.
What do they write about? Or what do they write for? I can't seem to remember. Because I think, I mean, there's enough work for everyone. I mean, maybe there's not. Well, that's what the problem is. There's not enough jobs. Yeah, that's what the problem is. There's not enough jobs. So we're going to have to fix that.
My folks were farmers, stinking manure.
Which isn't going to be too hard, to be honest. Let's just keep on building more of these cotton farms, and then we should be good. Alright, that's definitely my brother trolling me. Artur, you are definitely my brother trolling me. Alright. Let's go ahead and build out
Aim safe.
some more framework knitters. And now the riding has stopped.
Streets are safe again.
Yeah, very nice. The streets are safe again. There's music to my ears. Let's keep on building out. Actually, no, we don't want to build that out. We need
Workforce shortage.
this, like so. And I'm really going to have to get on top of this workforce shortage, because it's not making me happy at all. There's probably going to be some upgrades that we should start focusing on. I mean, I'm making a lot of money. There's no doubt about that. I really need to improve that workforce. I've got way too many workers, but not enough farmers. So, alright. Let's have a think about how we're gonna do
Ain't perfect,
this.
but what is?
Okay, I've got exactly the problem fixed. So, these guys are too far away from the main marketplace. So that means we're gonna have to start expanding out. So I'll place one out, I guess, maybe this way here. Another one out over this way here. And it seems like they're all lined up perfectly, so that's all good. What we also can do is build paved roads to extend their range. Okay. Okay, Adam or Daniel, you're hilarious, mate. You are hilarious. I wonder how you guys even found out I'm streaming. Alright, anyways. Let's build some paved roads just to increase the range of the marketplace. So it hopefully helps us out. There you go. Just do a quick rush job like that. That should do us some good. Okay. Oh, we wouldn't mind some more schnapps. And that'll give us the people some more jobs as well. What does this button do from memory? Oh, we can increase productivity. I don't really want to do that, but I'm pretty sure there were like different add-ons that you could do. Can't remember how you get them though. Maybe what I also should do is send this ship out. I think we can hotkey him.
On our way.
Alright, I think I sent him around the map. So he's gonna... I set some waypoints for this ship. And he should start exploring hopefully on his own. So that'll do us some good. And now... yeah, we'll have some islands discovered. Yeah, he seems to be doing his own thing, so that's good.
I am a humble servant of Her Majesty, called upon for delicate occasions such as these.
Alright. So I don't have any AI, but of course we do have those workers, or not workers, but special AI that traders. That's what they're called, traders. Alright. So we've got all this going. Let's go finally onto this
Stores are
iron.
inundated.
Yeah, you can get them from trade. I do remember that. Also, when one of these DLCs, like you can send out ships to go explore, I think, and they Sunken Treasures DLC, that one. Alright, so we've got a lot of pigs coming in. We need to create soap, but to create soap, we need iron. And to create iron, we need charcoal kilns and, of course, iron mines. So, let's do something here. And here. What's this? Oh, that's an iron mine too.
It's the boss.
Okay, so iron gets produced pretty quick. Now, what I'm going to do is extend a road out over here. Place a furnace here and here. And a steelworks here. Okay, let's just do one for now, and we're going to have to connect that up to a warehouse.
Exotique looks forward to your patronage.
Okay,
if
okay.
you can afford it.
Isn't that my lady too? She's copying my character. She is indeed. But my name is Stanislav. And supposedly I played for 3 hours, which I've streamed for an hour actually. So of course it's fast forwards the game 3 times. I'm playing at 3 times speed for the most part. Alright, where's this ship gone? Oh, alright, here it is. Doing its own thing still. Which is good. God, this game looks good. And we're playing like on 4K and it's still running pretty smooth. Alright. So, now that I've got all this up and running, I'm going to need to build some fire stations because this is such a fire hazard you have no idea. So that'll help us out a lot. And now we're producing iron, which means I'll be able to finally build the rendering works.
On me to detain any who defile her sovereign laws, including you.
And this guy sounds like an asshole. Even the music just indicates that he's a bit of an asshole. Alright. Let's go ahead and finally build the soap. Oh, actually, no. Gonna need these rendering works. then build the one soap factory. And you know what? I think we'll call this a stream. I'll have a look at how it's all gone. And hopefully, this will be somewhat more of a regularity. This will happen much more regularly than what it has been once every 2 or so years. But hopefully, yeah, it should be much more common now, these streams and all this. I'm liking it. I mean, we got to start somewhere, right? Alright. So, till next time, guys. I'll see you all later, I think. Alright, see you guys.